Hi, my name is Eli Kern, and ever since I was a kid, I've loved sports, particularly soccer. Now, to be a great soccer player, there are many attributes that all need to be perfected, just like being a great storyteller. These kids are out here spending their weekend morning with some of the very best football players in the world. Clearly, I could use some work too. Over 20 years after Pecco Sr. called this field home, his son is creating his own legacy. While sports fans all around the country are awaiting their college football championships or Niners versus Eagles, we have our own heavyweight matchup right here in Santa Clarita. It's the first day of Foothill League boys soccer, and it's Heart versus Valencia, two title hopeful teams looking to get their season off to the right start. For years, Domata Pecco Sr. gave his opponents nightmares.
Right here, Domata Pecco, watch him right there. Oh my!
And that NFL journey started right here at College of the Canyons. After an All-American season in 2003 with the Cougars and showing potential at Michigan State University.
With their fourth-round selection, the Bengals select defensive tackle Domata Pecco.
Over 20 years after Pecco Sr. called this field home, his son is creating his own legacy.
I'm just trying to do everything my dad did, but just a little bit better in each way,
A big man with even bigger dreams, 6'4" Pecco isn't used to looking up at people often. But when it comes to his father, he knows there are big shoes to fill.
But I don't think Junior has to worry about that in any way, shape, or form because he's carving his own path through here.
It's a path that Pecco Jr. was almost destined to take.
My mom worked at a little gym out here, and then my dad and his teammates would go to the gym. They didn't really have memberships. I guess she thought my dad was cute or something, would let him and his friends in and play basketball, and then they kind of met and they both talked and mutually realized that they both were at COC, so that's how they met.
The Pecco family story is a heartwarming reminder that college sports is about a lot more than what happens on game day.
This is a family. This has always been a family, and we will continue to be a family. And, I look after Domata like I do the rest of my student athletes.
With his family behind him, Pecco Jr.'s team is here to help him reach his potential.
It's truly a blessing, definitely a full circle moment for both my parents, not only just my dad, but also my mom. My first home game out here, when I saw her in the stand, she was really excited, and after the game, she was very blessed that it was a full circle moment.
Reporting for Canyons News, I'm Eli Kern. As a soccer player, it's important to stay ready for that goal-scoring opportunity. Just like a photographer, you never know when you're gonna get that perfect shot. Hart needs something big, and good for them, their quarterback happens to be a dog. Puts it up for his #1 receiver, Parker Maxwell, tipped by Orange and falls to Maxwell for a massive 58-yard touchdown catch. Maxwell and Orange battling again, two top athletes putting on a show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. Hart with some life at 27-14. Out on the field, the best way to build rhythm as a team is by passing the ball. I build that same rhythm in my stories by having clear and concise writing. Hani wasn't done slinging. Finds Joseph Signs. Are you human? Goes up with one hand to pluck that ball out of the sky. Poetry in motion. Celebrate that, young man. You earned it. COC leads 17-7. The cherry on top for any elite soccer player is understanding timing, when to take that shot or when to play that pass, just like understanding when to use that nat sound. High-flying dunks, flashy passes, and long-range shots. Throughout the last few seasons of boys high school soccer, Hard High has been the team to beat in Santa Clarita Valley. Except nobody has. 3 years undefeated in league play is a huge achievement. But this season will be a bit different for Coach Salinas and his team. One integral element to being a good soccer player is just being able to control the ball. It brings the shooting and the passing and the dribbling all together. Just like your editing brings your photography, writing, and nat sound all together.
And you gotta throw it a little faster. See if you can throw it a little faster. There you go.
This year is the first time Trenton has held the camp on his former stomping grounds.
This is where I've freaking last 4 years at Hart. So it was pretty cool to be able to have it here.
Out here on the field, when all of those elements come together, moments of magic can be created. And I truly believe that a well-told story has that same impact. These are skills that don't just come overnight. Being willing to show up and put the hours in is something that I pride myself on, both here on the field and in the newsroom. I truly believe that journalism is my calling, and I hope to be doing that for your newsroom soon. Thank you for watching. Reporting from Santa Clarita, I'm Eli Kern. Trenton Irwin is usually spending his weekends suiting up to play in the best football league in the world.
Crowding middle of the field. Oh, he's got a man. Trent Irwin went high in the air, went through the hands of three different.
But today, he's come back home to Santa Clarita Valley
Flip your hands so your thumbs are underneath.
to work with the next generation of gridiron stars.
And you got to throw it a little faster. See if you can throw it a little faster. There you go.
This year is the first time Trenton has held the camp on his former stomping grounds.
This is where I've freaking last 4 years at heart. So it was pretty cool to be able to have it here. It's definitely a big full circle moment. To be able to give back to my community in that sense is unique. And I'm blessed to be able to have that opportunity to go out here and have some fun.
The proceeds from the camp are going to help fund the new girls flag football program starting at Hart High next school year.
Flag football really is taking off for girls. And it's, it's a fun sport. You got to include everyone in it and just be able to, you see the greats on TV and NFL and whatnot, to be able to have a flag football thing where everyone can have fun and compete and play and go after something in high school is pretty unique, and I think it'll take off. That's part of the game. And you know what the other part of the game is? Being able to respond to that.
It's a cause that's personal to Trenton, opening up a potential pathway for his younger sister, currently in 7th grade, to follow in his footsteps.
She just loves football, so to see her do that and have an opportunity to play in high school, it wasn't really there for a lot of girls who maybe could have played in high school.
Whether you're suiting up in flags or pads, there's always a lesson to be learned.
Sports is a unique opportunity to be able to, okay, not bad, handle wins and handle losses. That's life. You have your goals, you want to achieve your goals. Sometimes you don't get there, and sometimes you have to adjust your path to be able to try to live the way you want to live. Oh, I dropped it. That's a bad rep. That's on me. And hopefully they learn some work ethic life lessons, some handling loss life lessons. And, really in the end of the day, these are a lot of my favorite guys. And we're just out here having fun with some kids. And I'm thankful to be able to have the platform, bring some kids to where I'm from, and just go out there and do our thing.
Reporting from Hart High School, I'm Eli Kern.